What is going on YouTube? This is Chimpact, now the 5th generation battle against Kwandaoren. I decided to lead out with Flygon because I saw that he had a Zorak on his team, and the U-turn will be able to scout out whether he leads with it or not. And he happens to lead with it, and I'm going to switch out to Infernape, resisting his stab, Dark Pulse, or Night Burst moves that he happens to use, and it does quite a bit. It does almost half, and that's not really good because my Infernape is a late game sweeper. He lowers my accuracy, but Vacuum Wave is still gonna hit, which is good for me because if it didn't hit, he probably would have finished me off with a Night Burst because of my Life Orb recoil. And he goes to a Kangaskhan, and I'm gonna switch out and go to my Notori, who is a very good check to it because it's gonna be taking Steel Thorn damage regardless. Whatever attack it happens to have, it's going to take Steel Thorn's damage, and he happens to carry the Life Orb, which is going to be even more residual damage. And he switches out to Mew, and I double switch, and I'm going to go to Shimbora. And this isn't the greatest matchup for me, but it's still not that bad. He goes for the Nasty Plot, I go for the Light Screen, boosting my special defense, and he goes for the Shadow Ball after the Nasty Plot. It's not going to do that much damage because of the Light Screen, and I'm going to go for the Psychic Shift to get the burn on it. And yeah, his Synchronize isn't going to matter because I have the Flame Orb. He goes for a Psychic, predicting a switch, but I'm not going to switch. I should have roosted here, but a Shadow Ball would have probably finished me off anyway. And he goes for his last Shadow Ball, and that's going to take me out. And I'm gonna go to Flygon now because I know I'm faster, and the U-turn is probably gonna be able to finish it off. And even though Mew is pretty bulky with 100 HP slash defense for its base stats, the U-turn doesn't finish it off, unfortunately. And right here, I think I'm gonna go for the Protect just to kill it off with the burn damage. I could have used Wish and Protect, but we could have gotten a critical hit or something like that, so I wanted to play it safe. And the Light Screen wore off, so the Psychic would have done double the amount of damage that it would have done normally. So I just played it safe, and the burn is going to finish it off. And he decides to go to his Dentura, and fearing the HP Ice, I didn't switch to Flygon, and I know he would either use Thunder or HP Ice. So I decided to go to my Notori, and he does go for the HP Ice. And I'm going to be able to take that really well. And I should have right here gone for the Stealth Rock, but I made a bad play, and he makes a good prediction and switches in as I go for Leech Seed, which obviously isn't going to affect his Parisian. And I'm going to have to switch out. I didn't go to Infernape because it might have been a speed tie because it has one-way base speed as well. And he goes for the Swords Dance on the switch, and I'm going to have to sacrifice my Flygon because I don't really have anything to take a Leaf Blade or close combat from this thing anyway. And that's usually going to take it out with a +2 Swords Dance, +2 Leaf Blade. And I'm going to switch out to the Donphan, forcing him to use Leaf Blade, and I'm going to switch out to Notori because I saw that he had Life Orb. And Steel Thorns with Life Orb is easily gonna take out the rest of his HP. And yes, he does go for Leaf Blade. I did have Ice Shard on my Donphan, but with no attack EVs and the fact that his Brazion might have been a little bulky, I didn't want to risk it, so I just went to Notori. And he's gonna bring out his Wargle right now, and I'm gonna stay in. I should have gone to Vaporeon right now, or I should have gone to Vaporeon that turn, or Donphan, whatever, because Donphan was at full HP, and unfortunately I didn't because Tori would have been a really good check to his Kangaskhan. And my Tori faints, and we have an even match right here. It's 3-on-3, and right here I think I'm gonna go to Donphan. I do go to Donphan, and I predict the switch and go for the Earthquake because he was locked into Super Power, and at -2/-2 he's not going to be able to stay in. And yeah, I go for the Earthquake. It does a significant amount to the Kangaskhan, and I go for the Ice Shard, hoping it's going to take it out, but it doesn't. He goes for the double edge, finishing himself off. And yeah, nothing on my team can take a Thunder or Bug Buzz, so I'm not gonna switch out. I'm just gonna have to sacrifice Donphan, and the Torre would have been really useful in this situation, but I sacrificed it against Wargle. So this is a speed tie in Infernape versus Dentura, and he happened to miss the Thunder, which is 91% accurate with his compound eyes, and there's only a 9% chance to miss, so it was kind of a lose-lose for him, because the only move he had that could really hit me was Thunder, and even then he could have missed, or I would have outsped. And he goes for the Brave Bird right here, and I know now that it's Choice Scarfed instead of Choice Band. I knew it was a choice item one way or another, but I didn't know what kind. But yeah, he's Scarfed, so Brave Bird's not going to do a lot of damage to me. And right here I could have wished and protected stalled, but I decided to go for the Surf, finish it off, not waste either of our time. And it was a good game. He was kind of drunk when he played this, but it's whatever. Still a good game regardless. His link will be in the description, so peace out, guys.